Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This morning I was tied up, the Wi-Fi went down in the barn and we kind of need that for the herd management software, so had to get that sorted. Went to the city, picked up a new router. The guys at M&S got us back up and running, so that's good. Just sucks when something like that happens. Your whole morning is a write-off, but at least it's working now again. Right now a truck just showed up with a load of sawdust on the pallets. It's one of the most tedious jobs on the farm is unloading one of them because those pallets are so top heavy and easy to tip over. It just takes a long time. You gotta go slow, otherwise you're gonna pay for it, restacking those pallets. But we're gonna go do that, and then I think we're gonna scoop out a straw pack yet today from the pack barn. We'll see if we have enough time. That's the truck. It's a pretty cool trailer. They can throw loose shavings in there or stack it full of pallets, and that's what we always get. And they can transport them both, so. And we just stack them straight from the truck into our small square bale shed. There's always quite a bit of room in here because we're always trying to use less and less of the small squares. They're just labor intensive. If you can use round bales, definitely recommend that. So that gives us a bunch of storage room for these guys. Can't leave them outside even though they're wrapped in plastic. Moisture always seems to find its way into those shaving bags. They get heavy. And so if you guys watch my sister Neline's YouTube channel, you'll know that she just got a Volvo skid steer, and that came with this pallet fork. So it's a lot lower on the back here, and for our skid steer, the door opens up right over top of the pallet forks. And our old skid steer pallet forks, they were quite a bit higher, and you wouldn't be able to open the door even when you had it all the way on the ground. So Dad was like, oh, it's great, we'll just trade. Neline's got the side door on her Volvo, and then we can open the door fully like this. But the downside to that is if it's higher, those pallets of sawdust have a lot more to lean on, and they're a lot less tippy. I didn't even realize this when I was saying that about the pallet forks, but Neline's skid steer is here. I guess it needs some work done in the shop, but that's our old pallet fork and the new one. So you can see this one's quite a bit taller. Like I was saying, more for those pallets to lean on, and then she has that side door, so it doesn't even matter. It's a pretty sweet machine. We're gonna take the straw pack out of here now. I don't know if I've told you guys the story behind this girl here. Her name's Shiloh, and it's Miriam's old 4-H calf. She hasn't been milked for like 5 or 6 years now, and she's kind of just hanging out at the farm. We didn't want to sell her, so yeah, she's just had it. She's had retirement at the farm, basically. Lucky cow. She's a pretty funny cow. She'll usually, want to walk away from you until you start to scratch her back, and then she'll stand perfectly still. She knows how to get what she wants. Look at all this. We put her in a couple months ago. She's still losing that winter coat. Hey, Shiloh. Big old girl. That's our one pet cow on the farm. all finished up. Got those bales shook out. 6 canola straw bales. Now we can get these ladies back on there. It's everybody's favorite part, to see the animals go back on the fresh straw. It's the next day now. I'm going to be replacing one of the brushes in the barn here. You can see the bristles on this thing are in desperate need of a replacement. And while I was in the city yesterday, hanging out at our local Delaval dealer, M&S Ag Services, we saw these pink brushes, which are pretty cool. And they are for breast cancer awareness. It's a cool ad campaign that Delaval was doing. A little bit of the proceeds goes towards creating awareness for breast cancer as well. And I believe this is just in Canada, but maybe it's worldwide. I don't know, you guys can probably let me know in the comments. But we got one of them, and we're gonna be hanging it up in our barn. Well, I guess that settles it. Cows love it. This lady right here, 1690. She sure knows her way around that brush. I have a feeling she's gonna hog it all day. That's okay, she'll be the cleanest cow in the barn. Look at all the cows standing around here. They're all curious. Me and Dad just got back from the city and we signed up for the first time ever for crop insurance. So this year we're going to insure our canola crop for sure, and possibly the peas and possibly some barley as well. And the reason for it is just these last couple of years out in our area of Saskatchewan have been dry. We've been experiencing drought for I'd say 4 years now, and the last couple of years have just been terrible. It's been terrible crops, and in hindsight we should have been in crop insurance already. But like I say, this will be our first year, the 2024 growing season, with crop insurance. We've had hail insurance, must be 6 or 7 years ago we had some maybe, but since then we've just not been doing anything, and we definitely in hindsight should have been. So you live and you learn. We've just been talking to local farmers and friends, and they say it's definitely helped them out in these drought years. And pray to God we don't have another drought like these last couple of years, but if it happens again, at least we'll be a little bit protected. And I'll talk more about the crop insurance and exactly how it works if you guys want to know in the comments down below exactly how much it costs per acre and that sort of thing, and how much your potential payout can be and that sort of thing. But yeah, we're gonna have crop insurance this year. It's definitely takes a little bit of the stress away already, just knowing that we're gonna have some money if we do have another year like the last couple years. So anyway, me and Dad are gonna put some bedding in, I believe a straw pack now, and the calf barn. So grabbing the New Holland wheel loader, letting it warm up a bit, and then we'll get to shaking out some straw. Dad's looking at some cows. They got some sore hooves. They're limping a bit in the barn, so see if we can figure it out.
There's an abscess in here.
Unstaking. So that looks like a pretty healthy hoof, he says. He thinks it's just a bit swollen here, so we'll give her some penicillin, and hopefully that'll get her going.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.
Nice.
If Jan is not on a holiday.